Namaskar, I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive online training on online and digital education in the lens of NEP 2020. You are watching us live on PM eVidya channels 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. This training program is brought to you by Central Institute of Educational Technology, that is CIET, NCERT, New Delhi. Today we are in day 5, that is the last day of the training session, where the topic that we are taking up is integration of digital technologies in teaching and learning. We all know that teaching and learning has changed drastically over the years. And now we are moving on to integrate AI in teaching learning process. We are moving on to integrate interactive and engaging content when it comes to teaching learning process, because NEP 2020 says that we have to serve the purpose of equality, equity and inclusion in education. In order to reach the last mile learner, in order to reach those who are not really associated with conventional system of schooling, digital technologies play a very important role. And how? That is what we are going to explore in the session today. I'm sure as a teacher, as a student, as a teacher educator or school head, you must be having a lot of questions that how these digital technologies are changing the educational scenarios in a big way. So if you have questions, please feel free to get in touch with us. Our phone number is 8800440559. Our email ID is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in, and on our YouTube handle NCERT Official, you can send us your questions, suggestions and of course your feedback. And now for this training session, we are joined by our experts. So please welcome Dr. Sanjay Kumar Pandagale. Sir is Associate Professor from Department of Education from Regional Institute of Education of NCERT, that is RIE Bhopal. Sir, namaskar and very warm welcome to the session.
Namaskar, thank you.
Sir, we all know that how digital technologies are a game changer when it comes to the newer educational content. In fact, there are so many recommendations also in this contest by NEP 2020. NCF also supports the same. So before you actually delve deep into the topic, I want to ask you what exactly you will be covering in the session today. What is the relevance of this particular topic under this training program?
Okay. Yeah, first of all, I will talk about what NEP is expecting or what NEP is proposed for integration of technologies in teaching and learning. Then what is the meaning of integration? What are the benefits of integration of technology in education? Then what are the models to integrate the technology? After that, there will be two subject specific examples, and then what will be the challenges to integrate the technology and what till now we have achieved in the field of integration of digital technology after NEP 2020.
Right, sir. Thank you so much for giving us that overview. And now let's start from the basics. I want to ask you the very first question. When we talk of a blended mode of education, which is highly recommended in NEP 2020, what do we mean by that when we say that we need to use digital technology in education? What is the definition of the same?
Okay, blended mode. Okay, I will cover it in my session. It is there in one of the slides.
Okay.
So let me give some time.
Sure.
Let me start by my own way, and in the due course of time, I will cover that.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Right. Shall I start now?
Please do. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all the viewers for watching this session. Let me introduce, first of all, education in the digital age requires rethinking teaching practices. It means there are teaching practices from several years, but now with the enhancement of technology, we need to rethink what may be the new ways, how we can change the course of teaching processes or teaching practices. In this regard, NEP 2020 recognizes that technology, when integrated thoughtfully, can transform teaching and learning, making it more interactive, inclusive, and learner-centered. What will be the meaning of integration thoughtfully integration or integrated thoughtfully? That means the very simple meaning is that we are in the era of technology where n number of technological tools are available for different purposes, but one must know, that means the teacher must know which kind of technology is helpful, uh, and where. For example, before starting our lesson or our teaching, there are several technologies. During our teaching, again, there are several technologies. After our teaching, that means in the phase of assessment, there are also several technologies. So we must have to choose smartly which technology we have to use and at what place. Now, what is the vision of NEP 2020 for digital education? NEP 2020 believes that technology is an enabler of quality and equity. We are always seeking for quality. We are always trying to enhance the quality of education, and at the same time, that education must be equitable. Promotion of blended and online learning. The question which was earlier asked, what is the meaning of blended learning? Especially, blended is nothing but the amalgamation or mixture of online as well as face-to-face learning. It means there are several courses. For example, our own guidance and counseling course, it is in blended mode. The students are coming here for 3 months face to face. After that, they are going at their places, and through online lectures, through recorded lectures, through online live lectures, they are getting benefit of remaining of the course. They are also learning by their own. This is the meaning of blended learning. And online, everybody knows. Digital support for teacher professional development. This is the wonderful tool, especially this online learning is wonderful tool for teacher professional development, or we can say platform. See, in face-to-face mode, every teacher we have to call at particular place. It increases our expenditure, our labor, and a number of other things. But with the help of online learning, all these barriers are already automatically removed. That means they can do at their own pace whatever time they want to learn. So this is the beauty of digital support, or we can say digital platforms. For this, NEP proposes creation of NDR, that is National Digital Education Architecture. It is already thinking, and it is already the work is already started on this area. There must be a architecture or a robust platform where digital education can be put and can be integrated. What are the key initiatives of NEP 2020? Diksha, everybody knows. This is the teacher training and resources platform. Then SWAYAM for online courses. N number of free online courses on N number of subjects are available on SWAYAM. SWAYAM Prabha is a TV channels. We can say art TV channels. There are several TV channels. This session is also available on SWAYAM Prabha. Then virtual labs and digital libraries. We know there are scarcity of infrastructure in our country, especially in rural areas. Labs are not available there. So with the help of virtual labs, any student can take the benefit of how the practicals can be conducted. Then digital libraries. Procuring or purchasing the hard copy of book may be sometimes very difficult for a common student or poor students, but with digital libraries, it's really very simple and almost no cost. Then multilingual digital content. It was a great challenge in the country like India, where n number of languages are spoken. Mostly the content was available in English, but now with the help of enhancement, or we can say increase of technologies, we can see that multilingual digital content is started available now, and this is one of the focus of national new education policy 2020, that is multilingual digital content. Now, why integrate digital technology? So before explaining or speaking about uh, why to integrate digital technology, let me speak something about what exactly the meaning of integration is. I would like to explain the meaning of integration with the help of one popular example of my own, that is of tea. Everybody knows about tea. What are the ingredients of tea? Especially We can say milk, sugar, water, and chai patti. Okay, these are the four ingredients of tea. Initially, the chemical and physical properties of these four ingredients are different. But when we prepare a tea, we can we cannot say that here is the milk and here is the chini or here is the patti or here is the water. We cannot say. Yeah, that is the perfect example of integration. We can say well, one new product with altogether new chemical and physical properties are there. So this is the meaning of integration. And if we have to integrate this technology in the field of education, we must know how to integrate it. So for that, there are two models. We will come on that. Uh, so why integrate digital technology? Because it enhances engagement, it supports learner-centered pedagogy, it develops 21st century skills. Meaningful technology integration. The purpose of technology integration is pedagogy driven use, purposeful selection of tools. That means we must know which tool we have to use at what phase, initial phase or intermediate phase or afterwards phase. Learning focus approach. Now let me talk about one of the model of integration, that is summer model. It was developed by, or it is proposed by Dr. Ruben Puentedura. It proposes four levels of technology integration. It is the amalgamation of enhancement and transformation. Now let us see what are these four levels of summer model. First one is substitution, then augmentation, then modification, then redefinition. Now let's see one by one. First one is substitution. Technology acts as a direct substitute with no functional changes. Whatever it means whatever practices were there in the field of education, they will be as it is, but only the mode will be changed. So it is a direct substitute of earlier modes. For example, PowerPoint instead of chalkboard. We are still we are using chalkboard, and the use of chalkboard will uh, may not be completely removed from education system, but instead of chalkboard we can use PowerPoint. Number two, typing assignments instead of writing. Number three, PDF textbook instead of printed books. Now see, these substitutions are drastically minimizing the economical burden on the user. Now, how it is aligned with NEP? Initial exposure to digital tools improves access. This is the motive. That means we have to improve the access, and once the access is improved, then only we can substitute this technology with other mediums. For this, we can say NCERT is earlier NROER, now e-Pathshala. National Digital Library (NDL). There are a number of other kind of experiments also we can see, like Google Books. Apart from this, other tools are also available, or we can say other platforms are also available. And now day by day it will be increased. Now what is augmentation? Technology substitutes with functional improvement. That means earlier, in first slide we were talking about only PowerPoint in place of Blackboard. Now that PowerPoint will be with images, animations as well as videos. That means we can say a simulated effect will be there. Let me speak something about PPT. See, why this short abbreviation PPT or PowerPoint presentation was given by the we can say MS Office. We exactly don't know, but for me, PPT means those points which are having power with them. Number two, Google Docs with spell check and comments. You can see uh, uh, in the this Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Forms,
Yeah.
or there is a facility of spell quizzes with instant feedback.
Okay.
It will improve learning efficiency and engagement. So this is the second one. Now third one, modification. That is the third level in summer model is modification. Technology allows significant task redesign. It allows us to redesign the task. For example, collaborative projects using Google Classroom, where students can come together and work on a single project. And in collaboration, they will improve the quality of that particular project. They will gain insight, they will understand the topic in very good manner. Students creating digital presentations or blogs. We know blog is a wonderful, or we can say potential platform to express ourselves, as well as we can create the blogs for particular class, particular subject, where student can write digitally on that blogs. They can post their thinking. Then peer feedback through online platforms. There are platforms available where if I write something, my peer will give me feedback to improve my work. It promotes experiential collaborative learning. Now, the fourth stage and the last stage in summer model is redefinition. Technology enables entirely new learning tasks previously impossible. It is providing the opportunity to the learner in such a fashion which was not previously available, or we can say it was almost impossible. Now, what are the examples? The examples are virtual labs and simulations. We can see there are number of websites available in the field of physics, or we can say chemistry, or in the field of biology, where virtual students can virtually perform the experiments and they can understand in a very better manner. Simulations are also available. Then global collaboration with students from other regions. This is a wonderful thing, we can say. It was not previously possible. If I write something on Wiki, that is Wiki Educator, I can say, or Wikipedia, that can be edited by any person in the world. He or she can add something in that. He or she can edit my work. He or she can improve my writings, and uh, a new document will be prepared with the help of collaboration. Student created videos, podcast, digital portfolios. In YouTube, like platforms, we can upload the videos which are created by the students. Those videos can be useful for others also. Nowadays, we are taking lot of benefits, or we can say we used to go use this YouTube for several purposes, for study purpose, for cooking purpose, for farming, for whatnot. Then podcast is nothing but the audio forms of audios which are uploaded on particular website. Then digital portfolios, it supports innovation, creativity, and 21st century skills. So the fourth redefinition, the purpose of this is to support innovation, creativity, and 21st century skills. Now, how this summer is aligned with NEP 2020? It supports experiential learning, about which NEP is talking about. It encourages innovation. It promotes creativity. So this is how summer model is aligned with NEP 2020. Now let's see two examples, one from mathematics and one from language of summer model. In the summer level and classroom practice, for substitutions, we can use PowerPoint explaining concept. For augmentation, PowerPoint with animations and quizzes. For modification, students solve problems collaboratively online. Redefinition, students create tutorial videos or simulations. So earlier I spoke about the meaningful or thoughtful selection of the tool. So for this purpose, to achieve the aims of summer, we must have to select these technologies very thoughtfully. Then only it will be effective. Classroom example of language teaching. For substitutions, digital text instead of book. For augmentation, audio visual reading. Modification, collaborative story writing. Redefinition, podcast or blog creation. So this is how we can integrate the technology with the help of summer model. Now, what will be the role of teacher in this process of integration? He or she will be facilitator and mentor, as in the case of 5E model also, 5E model of teaching. Select appropriate summer level, ensure meaningful learning. The very purpose of integration of technology is to ensure the meaningful learning. Now let's go or see what is the link with TPAC, or try to understand what is TPAC. Most of the viewers are very well, maybe very well versed with TPAC. TPAC is nothing but technological, pedagogical, and content knowledge. Effective integration requires balance of, obvious, the balance of content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, technological knowledge, and summer helps teachers progress from enhancement to transformation. Now, see, when we entered in the field of teaching, everyone having with them the content knowledge. That means if a teacher, PRT teacher, he or she is having the qualification of at least 12 and GED, TGT, BEd, and graduation and BEd, PGT, PG, and BEd. It means everyone is having content knowledge with them. With the study of DEd or BEd or MEd, they are well versed with the pedagogical knowledge. Pedagogy is nothing but the art and science of teaching learning. That means how to transact this content, available content in the textbook, in front of students in a very easy manner, very understandable manner. So everyone is having content as well as pedagogical knowledge with them. Now, in addition, they must have technological knowledge with them. Altogether, we can say the teacher will be a complete package for classroom. And in this process, summer helps teachers progress from enhancement to transformation. Again, blended learning approach, that is face-to-face plus online. NEP 2020 recommended model. Actually, NEP also recommended this model. This model is very flexible and inclusive, because in face-to-face courses, a student must be present almost throughout the year or throughout the semester in face-to-face mode, that means in class. But it is not possible for every learner. So this blended learning or blended mode is very helpful for such kind of students. Inclusive education through technology. This technology is always supporting for a diverse learner, especially a student with, we can say, differently able students. Earlier in technology, the scope of assisting such kind of students were very less. Now you can see in your you can observe in your phone, in smartphone, there are n number of tools are available. For example, talkback. It is very useful for those who are visually impaired. This screen enlargement, this is also very helpful for. Apart from this, we can say Google, what is that? Google, with the help of, we can search something Google. Okay, anyways, with the help of that particular tool, we can search anything by just speaking. For example, what is the distance between Bhopal to Nagpur? We have to speak, it will convert it in the text, and automatically it will provide the answer. Such type of n number of technologies, Daisy tool, or we can say magnifier, or we will just speak and it will convert it in text. Apart from this, multilingual content also available for inclusive education. Now, what are the challenges in integration? There are mainly 4 challenges are there. Number 1, digital divide. this is very concern area for the country like India. One side, the rich people very comfortably taking benefits of digital things, digital gadgets, but at the same time, the poor people are struggling to have these gadgets with them. If gadgets are not with them or gadget is not with them, then one cannot use this technology. So it's really very important to address this digital divide. It should not enlarge the gap between poor and rich persons. So that's why NEP talks about equitable digital education. The second challenge is lack of training for teachers. Now, with the help of this NDR, or we can say educational technology, National Educational Technology Forum, with the help of such kind of initiatives by after NEP 2020, this training issue will be over. It will over. Teacher can uh, teacher can go through the training at their own pace at their in their own time. But right now, this is the challenge, that is lack of training. Now, over dependence on tools. Sometimes it is a danger, and we can observe it in our society. For PT things, we are taking help of tools. The calculation work, okay, if the numbers are very big in size, then we can take the help of. But if we have to add just 2 plus 3, shall we use the tool like calculator? No, it should not be. For everything, nowadays people are becoming dependent on tools. This is one of the challenge. The most important challenge is infrastructure issues. See, we are in the era of 5G, but uh, think this 5G is available in how many parts of country? It is very less. Even 4G somewhere, still 3G is working. So the speed, if we are not getting the speed of internet, then how can we use this technology? Moreover, the availability of gadgets, that means hardware as well as softwares, if they are not available, then how can we use this technology, or how can we integrate this technology in our classroom? So these are the main four challenges in integration. Now, way forward, continuous teacher professional development, this is the aim. Blended learning models, we have to evolve more and more blending learning models. Contest based technology use, ethical and responsible digital practices. This is very concern area in the era of technology. Ethical and responsible digital practices are very important, because we are exposed with the help of social media in front of everyone. Our information is available with almost everyone. We must be aware that we should not post each and everything on Facebook kind of thing. That means today I am going to Nagpur for 5 days with my family. Indirectly, we are giving opportunity to other kind of peoples that no one is there in my home. Please come and loot kind of thing. So at the same time, ethical behavior means how to talk or how to converse or how to chat with fellow netizen. That is also the major concern. It is also the major concern. So ethical and responsible digital practices, this is again on which we have to work hard. Here are some suggested activities. For teachers, redesign one lesson plan using all four summer levels. And second one is share in groups and reflect. So this is just suggestion or suggestive activity. Now I am on the last slide of my presentation. That means I am going to conclude it here. Technology integration should be pedagogy driven. It must be pedagogy driven. Obvious. First of all, content will come. How to transact that content, that means we must know the pedagogy, and based on this pedagogy, these technologies should be used or selected. Summer helps teachers evaluate and improve digital use. NEP 2020 encourages transformational learning. Obvious, from whatever the situation of education is there, we have to transform it. We have to transform it in a very, we can say, effective manner. Teachers remain the central change agent. Obvious, since ages when technology emerged, there is a debate whether the role of teacher will be finished now. For sure, no technology is going to take the place of teachers, because teacher is that person who is behind this technology, who will prepare this content, who prepare different platforms. So teacher, the technology is not going to take the place of teacher, and that's why he or she is the central change of agent. If they work for the integration of technology, it will change the scenario, the educational scenario of India like anything. So thank you. If some questions are there, then welcome. I think I have finished it in very hurried manner, just in 30 minutes. Still, there is a scope for discussion. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for delivering this presentation on digital technologies in teaching and learning. Yes, there are some questions that we have received from our viewers. So now let's take those questions and we can have the discussions in length, because we have enough time left in the session. So,
Okay, shall I stop this screen share now?
Yes, sir. If it's complete, you can.
Okay.
Okay. So now, sir, I want to ask you one question. How do you think that digital technologies are changing the way we teach and learn?
How this digital technology is going to change the
way we teach and learn?
Okay. I have given two examples, the examples of two models here. One is Summer and another one is TPAC. See, I would like to give an example of TPAC. A teacher, an economic teacher, is discussing in his or her class about the concept of demand and supply. We know if demand is there, we have to increase the supply. So this is the content transaction in classroom. Then for pedagogy, the teacher may choose a project wherein he or she can give one project to the students of collecting data from particular shops. In the process, he or she will inform the students that you have to prepare a PowerPoint presentation, you have to prepare an article on your project. Moreover, lot of data will be there in the process of data collection. You have to process it with the help of technology. So when the students will go for interview, the interview may be little bit long, and that shop owner may not be in a position to spare much time. So in that case, our recording will play a vital role. That interview will be recorded. After coming back, student can take the help of that audio recording,
Right.
extract the data from there. He or she will process it in MS Excel. After that, with the help of Word, he or she will prepare the presentation, article, and with the help of that article, he or she will prepare the presentation. So this is how we have to integrate the technology. And if a teacher is going to use technology in such a manner, obvious student will be having first hand exposure, not only the knowledge which is available in the book, but he or she will go in the society and take first hand experience. This is what experiential learning also. And this is how the teaching and learning will be changed.
Right, sir. So basically, we are transforming classrooms through digital technology. You know, the entire
Yeah.
system of teaching and learning, we're moving from conventional methods, old traditional methods, to the new methods where we are able to reach every student residing in the nook and corner of the country. So we're trying to bring them on the same page as well. Now, NEP 2020 strictly talks about inclusivity in education and equity in education. How do you think that with the use of digital technology, we will be able to serve the students from various parts of the country who are speaking different languages, have a different cultural context? Secondly, how do you think that we will be able to bring them on the same page, especially at the time when there is some kind of digital divide that still exists?
Yeah, yeah. I already talked about it, but still I will explain it again. See, with the help of assistive technology, we are going to help the students with the special needs. Nowadays, we used to call them as divine. For digital divide, many states are providing gadgets to the brilliant students, we can say, or needy students. So if in this fashion, if gadgets are available with each and every students, then this digital divide can be bridged out.
So, we often talk about continuous professional development of teachers. This is something which is very important. What do you think is the kind of support do these teachers and educators need to effectively integrate digital technologies into their routine teaching practices?
Okay, for this they must know how to integrate it. The process of integration is not that much difficult. I have given an example of tea, and at the same time, I tried to explain TPAC model. See, even in TPAC model also, every teacher is well versed with content. They are again well versed with pedagogy. Only thing required is which kind of technology they have to use. See, in our country earlier, the method of teaching of technology was totally different. It was totally isolated from the content. For example, there were a paper called as computer education, wherein a lot of theories are there, very less chance for practical, and they are totally separated with the content aspect. Now the practice is that that paper is not now separate. For in every chapter or in every lesson, there are many activities are given at the end, or wherever required. Links are given, QR codes are given. With the help of these links or QR code, student will be directly exposed with technology, and very easily he or she can understand that particular content.
Right. So, we have received another question, and the viewer is asking, what emerging technologies are likely to shape the future of education and how can we prepare for the same?
I
AI
think this
is,
is
of
the
course,
repetition. I already talked about it.
yeah.
But still, see, this is the era of technology. Everybody knows about it. With the help of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, RMSA, ICT at school, we can say the gadgets or the infrastructure part is more or less available in almost every school. It may not be in huge amount, but it is available. If a teacher, that means there is requirement of two things. Number one is availability of infrastructure, and number two is judicious or optimum use of this infrastructure. So number one is almost available. If teacher thinks that he or she can she wants to integrate the technology, then even there is no need of face to face training or even online training. With the help of many digital gadgets, very easily we can enroll ourselves in various courses, and with the help of those courses, one can learn from his or her place how to integrate the technology. Once they understand how to integrate the technology, then they will start using this integration in their classroom, and slowly it will change the scenario of education.
So, also the way we assess students is changing. So, we have innovative assessments now. How do you think that
Yeah.
digital technologies are changing the way we assess student learning and understanding?
Okay. uh, for instance, take the example of Google Form. There are two options are available in Google Form. One is open test, and another one is quiz type of test. In quiz type of test, the instant assessment is available with the feedback, why this question is wrong or why this question is right. So student need not wait for a long time for result. Quickly, the moment he or she submit his quiz, immediately he or she get the answer or their score, what they achieved. The second type of assessment in Google Form is that open one. In that open one, we can assess it with the help of add-on like Flubaru. Earlier, if we have to collect a data from, for example, 10,000 people, for that 10,000 forms are required in hard form, hard copy. We have to distribute it. We have to go here and there to distribute it. We need to work hard to get back those questionnaires, and after that we have to enter those answers or responses in particular software like maybe SPSS or maybe Excel. After that we have to analyze them, and finally we will reach on the conclusion then what is the result. But with the help of Google Form, the data collection is very easy. We have to just send one link. We have to request the person that I already sent a link to you, kindly go through it, fill it and submit it. In a very less time we can collect n number of data with us. And a tool or add-on like Fluvaru, with the help of Fluvaru, we can assess it in very wonderful way. It will let us know that which atom was attempted by how many people, which as atom was very difficult, which atom was very easy, and what are the percentage, what are the mean, what is the mode, and other things also. So this is how assessment practices change with the help of technology.
Right, sir. So, I mean, this is really great because now we have technology through which we can also give our feedback instantly to the students almost. But, sir, as I was asking that, still we have the problem of digital divide. There is another question related to the same, and the person is asking what, how are basically these digital divide or the question of equity can be tackled through digital technologies? Because still,
obvious with the
yeah.
uh, uh, with the availability, the government must have to work on the part of availability.
Yes.
And already they have started working, not now, since few years. Obvious, our country is very big in size. It
Yeah.
may take time, but slowly it will certainly going to bridge this divide. No need to worry much about it.
Right. And so, we are also focusing and specifically talking about personalized learning because
Yeah.
every student is different. They have diverse learning styles. Some are learning through auditory mode, some are kinesthetic learners. How do you think that these digital technologies are actually giving them the platform where they can they can learn as per their needs and requirements, and the content is available, depicting their local context as well. So, how digital technologies are helping them come forward this
Okay.
way?
Okay. One student may be interested in reading something. Another student may be interested in watching something.
Yeah, right.
Another student may be interested in listening something. So now every content is available in multiple forms. For example, the written text is available in visual form also. Videos are available on such kind of content. We know the ebook, what is that? Audio books are also available nowadays.
Yeah.
So with the help of audio books, one can very easily hear and learn it. So for diverse kind of learners, there are diverse type of these platforms, or we can say digital tools, are available, and this is how every kind of learner is addressed by this technology.
Right.
The need of those learners is addressed by this technology.
Now, so when we talk about digital technology, we must also talk about digital citizenship. When we use
Digital, pardon?
digital citizenship, when we talk about
Yeah.
using digital technology, of course, it comes with threats also and privacy concerns as well. Data is also very important. Yesterday also we talked about data driven decisions, where we also addressed this issue a bit. How do you think that we can teach students to navigate these online spaces safely and get the maximum benefit out of it?
Okay. See, what are threats are available in real life, they are they are also same in virtual life also. That's why we are locking our houses, when we are going outside. A strong lock system we use. At the same time, we are installing the CCTV cameras. In virtual life, we are using strong password for our various kind of uh, accounts. Okay, so this is how uh, we have to tell the student that your account may be hacked by anyone. That's why you use always use a strong password. Moreover, don't believe on any unknown calls. Don't try to uh, visit that website about which you are not that much aware. Okay, first of all, go on Google and try to search whether this is safe website or not. Nowadays, with the help of chat GPT kind of or artificial
Yes.
intelligence kind of tools, we can very easily know which things are good or which things are bad. So we have to sensitize the students to use the technology very, we can say, cautiously.
So, when we talk about NEP 2020, we're talking about 21st century skills as well, right? Critical thinking, analytical thinking, decision making skills. It's not just
Right.
about making the student learn about the course and the syllabus, but we have to make him future ready. We have to help him develop these skills over a period of time. Our textbooks, our chapters, our curriculum says so. All these trainings emphasize on the same. But don't you think, as you said, you just mentioned Chat GPT, AI, which is making things so easily available to all of us, that these 21st century skills won't be developed if we'll keep on taking the help of AI? I think we just need a prompt, a good prompt, and the result is ready. So where will this research and innovation go?
Okay, this is really very wonderful question. Now, a debate is always on this issue. See, I know how to prepare a PowerPoint. Okay, so shall I waste 2 or 3 or 4 hours by preparing another kind of PowerPoint which is already available on slideshare.net?
Yeah.
This is one thing. So first of all, we have to teach the student how to work manually or matlab, without help of technology. After that, I am very good in statistics. Why should uh, why should I manually perform the arithmetical operations or statistical operation, and why should I waste my time and it may not give the exact or correct result to me? Then why should not I use SPSS for correct results and saving my labor and time? So the very main thing is that first thing is that we have to teach the students that how to do this work manually first, and after that, when they are very good in manual work, slowly they need to switch on technology. It is not like I don't know how to write and I am straightway taking use of this AI kind of thing like chat GPT. Obviously, in that situation it is going to kill our creativity for no
Yeah.
doubt.
So, Dr. Sanjay, we have almost reached the climax of this training session, and not just the session but this entire week's training program. Is there anything that probably I have missed out on asking you, and if there is anything that you would like to say or share the message to all the students and teachers watching this,
Yeah,
if there are some
yeah, okay.
success stories that you would like to share, sir, please go ahead.
I would like to share two things which I always used to talk in my lecture.
Yeah.
First one is to learn anything, any subject or any kind of thing. There must be interest. That means first thing required is interest. Obvious. Without interest, we can't do anything. And second thing required in my own language, that is pagalpan, madness, passion.
Yeah.
Without this madness or passion or pagalpan, we cannot achieve anything. A scientist can become a scientist just because of this madness. Number one message. Number two, knife is made to cut the vegetable. But we people are using that knife to stab someone. Is it a fault of technology? No, it is not at all a fault of technology.
Yeah.
Technology is always there for the welfare of human, but at the same time, human are using that for their bad purposes. So we must be aware that technology is two-edged sword. So which kind of use we have to uh, that means how to use this technology, it is totally depend on us.
Absolutely.
So my
Absolutely.
sincere message is technology is not bad, it is for our good, and use this sensibly for the betterment of humankind.
Very well said, sir, because even I feel that technology is good slave but a bad master. So let it not control you, rather you control it to the to obtain the maximum benefits and of course for the welfare of the society as a whole. Thank you so much, Dr. Sanjay, for your time and contribution to the session. It was indeed a delightful conversation with you, and thank you for sharing all the important points regarding today's session. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Thank you to all. Yeah.
Right. So, viewers, that was our day 5 session on integration of digital technologies in teaching and learning under the umbrella theme of our training program, which is online and digital education in the lens of NEP 2020. So, we are through with the session. We are through with our this week's training program, and now it's time to tell you about the assessment courses. And for that, you simply need to log on to our CIET website, which is right there in front of you. So this is our homepage. Go to the activities section and click on the calendar option. When you click on the same, you will see some ongoing activities out here. And you have to click on the online and digital education in the lens of NEP 2020 activity. Yes, this is a training program that we conducted. It started on 15th of December and today is 19th December. We are concluding the same. Click on the same. And here you will land up on this page where you will find this entire write-up on 5-hour online training program. We always say that these weekly training programs are actually 5 days, 5 hours online training programs on various topics that we bring for you. So here is this complete write-up. Why do we need such a training program? How it is going to help us? And here you can find the entire schedule, the day-wise topics that we conducted. Also, when you scroll down a bit, you will find that everybody can participate in the training session. This training program is open for all. And if you want to know more about the objectives of the training, please read them carefully. You will learn how and why NEP 2020 and NCFFS as well as NCFSE talk about digital technologies. And here is the program schedule. Well, all these programs, all these training sessions you have watched on our YouTube handle on different eVidya channels live. And in case you missed out on live sessions, you can go again and you can click on these video links. You will find the uploaded sessions here. We have given the name of the resource persons and the topics that they talked about. Scroll down further and you will find how to participate. This is very important. I'm sure by now most of you have already registered. And second step is again very simple. Hope you have been watching these training programs online very carefully. Now we come to third step, which is very important. It's all about assessment part. So you need to attempt the assessment. If you wish to do the same, here are the guidelines. You have to go to the portal and you will find these multiple choice questions. If you score more than 70% in those assessment courses, you will be granted a certificate that you can download from Diksha portal. And these assessment courses are open till 15th of March 2026. And lastly, you can always submit your feedback about the training programs. If you want us to present a training program on some important topic or on some other issue or any relevant thing that you feel like, please let us know. So give the feedback regarding this ongoing training program by clicking on the link or scanning the QR code. This week we conducted the training program in English and next week it will be bilingual, in the bilingual mode for all of you out there. On a daily basis, don't forget to share your questions, your suggestions and your feedback on training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in, or you can always give us a call during the session on 8800440559. Well, with this, I'm wrapping up this session over here. But before I finally leave, let me give you a quick update regarding what's coming up next. Here is the program schedule. So in a short while from now, you can watch our session Sahyog, where we will be talking about something creative. We'll be talking about self-expressions, self-reflection and whatnot. So please participate, and this will be followed by another program that will be on school leadership development. With this as a wrap, this is me, Harpreet Kaur, signing off. Namaskar.